In the end, will you still support Isagi? The one statement by Conchito that has the fandom divided. Now, when he says that, there are one of two things that I think could happen with this statement. As we know, the World Cup arc is coming up. First thing is he does something to the players that are already in Blue Lock, causing people to not like him. Or two, and the one that people are most likely thinking is going to happen, is he screws up so bad that everyone turns his back on him. Meaning something happens in the World Cup arc to where that causes them to lose. Now, why would people say that? Well, at this point in time, Isagi has made his way through the ranks in Blue Lock, from an absolute nobody to the #1 in the Neo Egoist League, surpassing all expectations out of everyone. With success comes a lot of pressure. That pressure, the tale as old as time, can either destroy you or turn you into a diamond. Hence Jinpachi ego, diamond in the rough, making you something that you're not. Keep that statement in mind, because I'm going to come back to that. Understandably, Isagi would be terrified in this instance. Something he's only felt once before. That being Loki during the interview after the U20 match, where he states, "I will lead Japan to a victory in the U20 World Cup." Now, can that backfire entirely? Absolutely. But based off of everything we know about Isagi and how he functions, why would that happen? I get there are new players, new play styles, new everything that could happen. But based off of Isagi's character, he's able to adapt to these things and make it work. It's not like he's facing against the World 5 again. Not to mention, he's gone up against people like Snuffy, gone up against people like Chris Prince, Levino, so on and so forth. Even challenging the likes of his idol, Noel Noah, the greatest striker in the world. So based on what we know, considering he's gone up against some of the best players in the world thus far, from what we know, what else could be thrown his way that he couldn't prepare for? That's the one thing I can't wrap my head around with people who say that he's going to screw up in the U20 arc. Now, understandably, he didn't beat those masters, but he found something playing them in order to counter them in some way, shape, or form, whether it be of his own volition or using somebody else to do so. So the odds of him screwing up in the World Cup arc, I think, are slim to none. Could it change? Absolutely, but there better be a pretty damn good reason as to why it happened, especially after everything we know so far. Personally, I think it's the first choice. He understands this pressure. Jinpachi Ego has been drilling that into the Blue Lockers' heads for God knows how long. They know how to work under pressure. They know what they should and should not do. How else do you think they got this far? I think he's going to do something to the other Blue Lock players which causes people to not like him. His playstyle is something that people are not going to enjoy. His character will change and he'll become sadistic in the sense of only wanting to do stuff for himself, using people in the best way he knows how, regardless of how they feel.